What happens if you pour Epsom salt water into your lemon tree? You might have heard this is the secret to sweeter fruit and brighter leaves, or maybe you've heard it's a total waste of time. The truth is somewhere in between, and getting it wrong can actually stunt your tree's growth instead of helping it. Today, we are going to find out exactly what this common household item does to your citrus roots, when it helps and when it hurts. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will know the exact recipe to make your lemon tree thrive without risking its health. Before we dive into the science and the soil, do me a quick favor. If you want to grow healthier plants with less guesswork, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I share practical, no-nonsense gardening tips every week that help you get better results from your garden, whether you are growing in pots on a balcony or in the ground in your backyard. Let's get growing. To understand why Epsom salt works or doesn't work, we first need to look at what is actually inside that bag or box you bought at the pharmacy or grocery store. Despite the name, Epsom salt has nothing to do with the sodium chloride table salt you put on your fries. Chemically, it is known as magnesium sulfate heptahydrate. That sounds complicated, but let's break it down into the two main players here, magnesium and sulfur. Magnesium is the central atom in the chlorophyll molecule. If you remember anything from high school biology, chlorophyll is the green pigment in plants that allows them to capture sunlight. Without magnesium, plants literally cannot perform photosynthesis efficiently. Think of magnesium as the engine block of a car. It is the core structure that holds the energy capturing system together. When a plant lacks magnesium, it struggles to convert light into sugar, which means it struggles to grow, produce fruit, or even stay green. The second component is sulfur. Sulfur is often overlooked, but it is a secondary macronutrient that plays a vital role in protein synthesis and enzyme activity. It helps the plant build amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. Sulfur also contributes to the formation of vitamins and improves the plant's overall resistance to stress. In simple terms, while nitrogen helps the plant grow big, sulfur helps the plant grow strong and healthy at a cellular level. It also affects the flavor profile of fruits, contributing to that complex, zesty taste we love in lemons. When you dissolve Epsom salt in water, you are creating a solution that delivers these two elements in a form that is highly soluble and readily available to the plant roots. Unlike some slow-release fertilizers that take weeks to break down, magnesium sulfate dissolves almost instantly. This means the nutrients are immediately accessible to the root system. However, this rapid availability is a double-edged sword, which we will discuss later. It is important to note that Epsom salt does not contain nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium, the primary NPK numbers you see on fertilizer bags. It is not a complete food. It is a specific supplement designed to address specific deficiencies. If your soil is already rich in magnesium and sulfur, adding more is like pouring water into a full cup. It just spills over and can cause problems. But if your soil is lacking these specific minerals, this liquid can be a game changer. Understanding this composition is key because it tells us exactly what problem we are solving. We are not feeding the tree everything it needs. We are giving it a targeted boost of two critical elements that support green growth and structural integrity. Now that we know what is in the liquid, let's talk about what your lemon tree actually needs to survive and produce those juicy, tart fruits. Citrus trees, including lemons, are heavy feeders. They are not low-maintenance plants that can survive on neglect. To thrive, they require a balanced diet of macronutrients and micronutrients, but their demand for certain elements is higher than average garden plants. First and foremost, lemon trees need nitrogen. Nitrogen is responsible for vegetative growth, the leaves, stems, and branches. A lack of nitrogen results in pale yellowing leaves and stunted growth. However, nitrogen alone is not enough. This is where our Epsom salt connection comes in. Lemon trees have a particularly high demand for magnesium. Why? Because citrus leaves are dark green and thick, requiring substantial amounts of chlorophyll to maintain their energy production. Magnesium deficiency in citrus is very common and manifests as intervenal chlorosis. This is a fancy way of saying the leaf turns yellow between the veins, while the veins themselves stay green. It often starts on the older leaves at the bottom of the tree because the plant moves magnesium from old leaves to new growth when supplies are low. If you see this pattern, your tree is screaming for magnesium. Furthermore, lemon trees need sulfur to develop robust root systems and to enhance the quality of the fruit. Sulfur helps lower the pH of the soil slightly, which is beneficial because citrus trees prefer slightly acidic soil, typically between pH 6.0 and 7.0. In alkaline soils, nutrients like iron and zinc become locked up and unavailable to the plant. Sulfur helps keep these nutrients accessible. Additionally, sulfur plays a role in the development of essential oils in the peel of the lemon. Those aromatic oils that give lemons their distinctive scent and flavor are partly dependent on adequate sulfur levels. So, when we look at the nutrient needs of a lemon tree, we see a clear overlap with the composition of Epsom salt. The magnesium supports the intense photosynthetic activity required to fuel fruit production, and the sulfur supports the structural health and flavor development of the fruit. However, it is crucial to understand that Epsom salt does not replace a balanced citrus fertilizer. Your lemon tree still needs nitrogen for leaf growth, phosphorus for root and flower development, and potassium for fruit size and disease resistance. Epsom salt is the supporting actor, not the lead. It fills the gaps in magnesium and sulfur that standard fertilizers might miss, especially if you are using generic plant foods that do not account for the specific micronutrient needs of citrus. By understanding this connection, you can see why simply dumping any fertilizer on your tree might not fix yellowing leaves if the root cause is a magnesium deficiency. Using Epsom salt correctly can bring remarkable benefits to your lemon tree, but using it incorrectly can cause serious harm. Let's start with the good news. When applied properly, Epsom salt can reverse magnesium deficiency quickly. You will see darker, greener leaves within a few weeks. The tree becomes more vigorous because it can photosynthesize more efficiently. Many growers also report that their lemons taste better and have a thicker, more aromatic peel. This is likely due to the sulfur content improving the overall metabolic health of the tree. It can also help the tree recover from transplant shock or environmental stress, as magnesium plays a role in stabilizing cell walls. However, here is the warning you need to hear. Epsom salt is not harmless. Because it is highly soluble, it can easily lead to nutrient imbalance. If you use too much, you risk creating a toxicity issue. Excess magnesium can interfere with the uptake of calcium and potassium. Calcium is critical for preventing fruit drop and ensuring strong cell walls in the fruit. If your tree takes up too much magnesium, it may stop absorbing calcium, leading to brittle branches and fruit that rots on the tree. Furthermore, high levels of sulfur can lower your soil pH too much, making it overly acidic. While citrus likes acidity, extreme acidity can lock out other nutrients and damage the delicate root hairs. Another major risk is salt buildup. Even though it is not sodium chloride, it is still a salt. Over time, repeated applications without proper watering can lead to an accumulation of salts in the soil. This causes fertilizer burn, where the roots are essentially dehydrated because the salt concentration in the soil is higher than in the root cells. Water moves out of the roots to balance the concentration, causing the tips of the leaves to turn brown and crispy. If you ignore these signs and keep pouring Epsom salt water, you can kill the root system entirely. Never use Epsom salt as a regular weekly fertilizer. It is a corrective treatment, not a daily meal. If your soil test shows adequate magnesium levels, do not add more. More is not better, balance is better. If you have identified a magnesium deficiency or want to give your tree a seasonal boost, here is exactly how to apply Epsom salt safely. Do not just sprinkle the crystals on top of the dry soil. This can create hot spots of high concentration that burn the roots. Follow these steps for the best results. Step 1. Prepare the solution. For a potted lemon tree, mix 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt into 1 gallon of water. For a large in-ground tree, you can increase this to 2 tablespoons per gallon, but do not exceed this ratio. Use warm water to help the crystals dissolve completely. Stir until the water is clear and no grains remain. Undissolved crystals can settle in one spot and cause localized burning. Step 2. Check the soil moisture. Before applying any liquid fertilizer, ensure the soil is already moist. If the soil is bone dry, the roots are stressed and more susceptible to shock. Water your lemon tree with plain water first if the top 2 inches of soil are dry. This prepares the root zone to accept the nutrient solution evenly. Step 3. Apply the solution slowly. Pour the Epsom salt water directly onto the soil around the drip line of the tree. The drip line is the area on the ground directly below the outermost branches. This is where the majority of the active feeder roots are located. Avoid pouring the solution directly against the trunk, as this can cause rot or bark damage. Distribute the water evenly around the circle of the drip line. For a potted tree, pour slowly until you see water coming out of the drainage holes. This ensures the solution reaches the entire root ball. Step 4. Flush the soil occasionally. Every third or fourth watering with plain water should be a deep flush to prevent salt buildup. Water the tree heavily until water runs freely out of the bottom of the pot or deep into the ground. This leaches out any excess salts that have accumulated from previous applications. Step 5. Monitor the leaves. After application, keep an eye on the foliage. If you see new browning at the leaf tips, reduce the concentration in your next application. If the yellowing between the veins stops and new growth is dark green, you have found the right balance. Timing is just as important as the method. There are specific times when you should absolutely avoid using Epsom salt. First, do not apply it during the peak heat of summer if your tree is in direct scorching sun. High temperatures increase evaporation, which can concentrate the salts in the soil faster than the plant can use them. Second, do not apply it to a newly planted tree. Young trees have delicate root systems that are easily burned. Wait at least 6 months after planting before introducing any supplemental salts. Third, avoid using it during the dormant winter months if you live in a cooler climate. The tree is not actively growing, so it cannot utilize the magnesium, and it will just sit in the soil, potentially causing imbalance. The ideal time to use Epsom salt is during the active growing season, specifically in early spring when new leaves are beginning to emerge, and again in midsummer when the tree is setting fruit. Spring application supports the burst of green growth, while summer application supports the energy demands of fruit development. If you notice yellowing leaves at any time during the growing season, you can apply it as a corrective measure, but stick to the dosage guidelines. As for frequency, do not make this a weekly habit. For most lemon trees, applying Epsom salt water once a month during the growing season is sufficient. If you are treating a severe deficiency, you can apply it every 2 weeks for 2 or 3 applications, then return to a monthly schedule or stop entirely once the leaves turn green. Over-application is the most common mistake, so less is often more. Always prioritize a balanced citrus fertilizer for your regular feeding routine and use Epsom salt only as a supplementary boost. So, how long will it take to see results? Patience is key in gardening, but with Epsom salt, changes can be relatively quick because the nutrients are readily available. Typically, you will start to see a halt in the progression of yellowing within 7 to 10 days. The existing yellow leaves may not turn completely green again, as chlorophyll damage can be permanent in older leaves, but the new growth emerging after the application should be a vibrant, deep green. Within 3 to 4 weeks, you should notice a general improvement in the vigor of the tree. The leaves will appear glossier and thicker. If you applied the solution during the flowering or fruit setting stage, you might notice that the fruit holds on better and develops a richer color. The real test, however, is the taste and aroma of the harvest. Many growers report that lemons from trees treated with appropriate magnesium and sulfur levels have a more complex flavor profile and a zest that is more aromatic. Keep in mind that if your tree is suffering from a different issue, such as overwatering, pest infestation, or nitrogen deficiency, Epsom salt will not fix it. Ensure you have diagnosed the problem correctly. If the leaves are uniformly pale yellow, it is likely nitrogen, not magnesium. If the leaves are dropping, it might be water stress. Epsom salt is a specific tool for a specific job. When used for magnesium deficiency, the results are satisfyingly visible and tangible. Growing a productive lemon tree is a rewarding journey, but it requires attention to detail. Understanding the specific needs of your plant and knowing how to meet them safely is what separates a struggling tree from a thriving one. Epsom salt is a powerful, inexpensive tool in your gardening kit, but only if you respect its potency. Use it wisely, monitor your tree closely, and enjoy the bounty of your labor. If you found this guide helpful and want to master more gardening secrets, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We cover everything from soil health to pest control, helping you grow with confidence. Drop a comment below and let me know if you have tried Epsom salt on your citrus trees. Did it help or hurt? I read every comment and love hearing from fellow growers. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.